How to create Salesforce reports. Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you guys everything you need to know about Salesforce reports. So let's get into it. Now, Salesforce is an amazing tool that can build your CRM, that can help you in developing, and so much more. Salesforce provides you with amazing, powerful tools that can increase your sales, lead development, and make sure that you have a great knowledge base at hand. However, with the amazing features of Salesforce, a lot of people seem to undermine the reporting functionalities of Salesforce. While the reporting functionalities of Salesforce are simply amazing as well, one thing to note about reports on Salesforce is that whenever you are building reports, those reports would be built on the level of access that that person has. So, if I, the owner of a company, am building a Salesforce report and I have access to all the collective data present within my Salesforce platform, then it will give me a report that has all the data. However, if a manager is making a report on the same thing and their access to the data is limited, so let's say they don't have access to one database that is related to a project, then and they're making a report on revenue, their revenue report is going to be skewed accordingly to the data that they have access to. So whenever you are building reports or viewing reports, keep that in mind and let's get into it. So to get started with Salesforce reports, simply log on to your Salesforce account. And once you go into your Salesforce account, this is going to be your home page. Now, in your home page on the top, you have a toolbar. And in this toolbar, you have accounts, contact, sales, outreach, service, calendar, and then dashboards and reports. Now, these are the two sections that we are focusing on. The reason why I like to discuss dashboards alongside reports is that because dashboards provide you with a summary very much like a report. So, dashboards often are serving a similar functionality as reports, and hence why I like to build them side by side. Now, to get started with reports, simply click on the reports panel over here. Once you click on reports, this will open up your recent section. Now, on the left, you have a panel which shows you different types of reports. You have a all reports section, which can allow you to see all pre-existing reports. Then you have public reports, private ones created by you, and then recent. Then you have different folders that can help you in categorizing reports as well as favorited reports so you can have better access to more important reports. Then on the top right, you have select fields to display. So these are the fields that you might want in your reporting summary. So if you want to see who it was created by, the folder, when it was created on, description, and more. And then you have the reset column widths where they just reset the sizes. Now from here, you can click on new report on the top right. And once you click on a new report, you will see different types of reports. So you have different names of report types, such as cases with article, cases, article views, article widths, all of that. So you can go into your all section and you have reports related to accounts, contacts, partners, cases with contact roles, and it's easier to go into the left section over here and build your report accordingly. So let's say I want to build a report on the current leads that we have. I can go into leads on the left panel, and then let's say I have leads with converted lead information. Now, I also have a simple leads template. We also have this lead history as well. So I'm going to go with the leads with converted lead information and then click on start report over here. Once you do that, this will actually return you all the records, and all you have to do is click on save and then save and run. You can click on run to see all the data. Now I'll just show you guys an example. If I build some leads over here, let's say I'll add a lead, and then we're just going to build a very simple lead like this. And the lead status is nurturing. And then I'm just going to click on save and new. And then I'm going to add another one like this. And then I'll just add a lead status and then click on save and new. Then if I go ahead and go back into my initial leads over here, I'll convert this initial lead and then change the lead status from nurturing to maybe qualified and then click on save like this. Now, if I go into the report section over here, I can build a new report, and then we are going to go with the same field, which is leads. and then click on Start Report. This will provide me a report with the basic information about leads. And if I go ahead and click on Run over here, this will just build the entire report, and then I can enable field editing and I can edit any information present within that report. So if you want to add a lead source, you can enter that. Let's say you know a lead source. So you can enter that later on manually as well within your report. Now, if I want to do the same thing and acquire history about my leads, I can go back into the report section, go into leads, and then go into lead history, and then click on Start Report. Now, currently, it probably hasn't synced up all our leads yet. I'll click on all leads, and then we're just going to refresh. And then we don't have any lead information right now, but if I go back ahead, and then we have history data on the left, we have, all the information fields, and we also have different columns that we can insert. Now I'll just save and close all of this, and you can save your reports directly over here as well. Now I'm going to build a new report like this, and then I can go into leads and with converted lead information. And then on the right, you have your fields within every report. And what you can do is you can customize, you can take a look at some of the fields before you run a report. Like your lead information will include all of these fields. So I'm going to click on Start Report, and then it will just show me any information that is relevant. Now, obviously, this is just a sample database, so I don't have a lot of things added to build reports on, but just as an example, you can actually see some of the reports that they have created for you. So if I go into my sales reports, and we have this forecast report. Now, with a forecast report, you can see your total amount, total records, and all of the basic fields, and as well as some pie graphs or the data charts, however you want to formulate them. So if I go ahead and go into sales, and let's say we have opportunities, and I'll just add an opportunity over here. And you can build this upon any kind of database you might have. And then I can enter the account name like this, and then the closing date like so, add any amount, and then the stage like this. So you guys can see you have multiple different types of opportunities you add, and then you can build your forecast upon those opportunities or upon the pre-existing business that you have received. Now, these reports are super detailed and have a lot of different information according to your actual databases and can be of great functionality. Personally, I have really loved using reports in Salesforce because it's something that you just automatically get generated in front of you, and it can really help you in analyzing your business. Now, with that, you also have a similar function served by dashboards where you can click on New Dashboard, and you can go on ahead and name it anything. Let's say it's going to be leads over here, and I want to build this as a private dashboard. Now, within that, I can enter my components, and these components could be anything. So these could be different reports that I want to summarize all together. They could be, in the folders. Let's say I have some sales reports. Let's say I want to combine the sales and forecasting report. So I can get a visual representation of my report from my dashboard. And this is a great way for you to visualize all your pre-existing information within Salesforce. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and you are now able to get started with Salesforce reporting. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or queries, or if there's anything that I left out, make sure to leave that in the comment box down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say.